I just went to visit one in Texas, in Waxahachie, Texas. And it is
Whoever came up with that name.
It's a cool name. And they built a Tesla tower.
Yeah, you were telling me about
$150 million investment project. They had me there to review it and see their demonstration where they used wireless electricity. And they applied a newer concept, I guess, that was from a German scientist, a new understanding of this concept, a guy by the name of Zenneck. So they applied a Zenneck wave to create a energy that could go beyond what we normally refer to as inverse square law. So the inverse square law is gravity and radiation both comply with that. Even though materialistic scientists don't believe there's a relationship between gravity and radiation, there most definitely is. Right? They might say that there's some relationship, they just don't know what the relationship is. They're just equal opposites of each other. Literally two sides of a coin. And they both comply with inverse square law. So that means that the distance that you are from a nuclear explosion will define how much Geiger, right, how many Geigers of radiation you're going to take into your physiology, right? And by the same token, if you're close to Earth, the gravitational pull on you is greater. If you're farther from it, it's going to be an inverse square of the distance that you are from the Earth, is how much energy pull force there will be on you, right? Or measured in newtons, for example. So what they did is they actually had the light bulb, holding the light bulb, and they lit the light bulb, from a wireless generator that was about half a mile away, almost half a mile away. And I was like, wow, this is really cool, because they figured out how to not have that, they could transport electricity via shortwave radio, short and long wave radio waves. So AM band radio. You could basically have it go through AM radio. Now, the reason why I was there is because they want to figure out how to make sure that people that aren't supposed to be able to have free access to it, right, wouldn't immediately just have free access to it. But their project is really about bringing electricity to the African continent at this time, right? It's fascinating stuff. But they could create literally a net around the entire planet Earth with this Zenneck wave, because they figured out, using the Zenneck wave, how to make it so that it's not 1 over r squared, but rather radius squared, right? 1 over r. So that allows it to go all the way around Earth, even from only one site. So they've already tested it, and they can get it to, you can power things at a distance of 750 miles right now, but when they get to the right frequency on it, they'll be able to have it go literally all around the world. So that's a massive shift, right? It's not free energy because they still have to generate the electricity, but the tower can broadcast the electricity wirelessly. That's a cool concept. Like, you could be talking on your cell phone and it would be charging without you being plugged into anything.
It's freaky. It's wild.
That's wild. And it's totally safe for humans too. Yeah. Totally safe. Of course, this technology was around before, but it was suppressed because J.P. Morgan and Edison, they're like, how do we make sure that nobody can access this, right? And there's ways you could do it through cryptography and everything that you could, that everything has this vibration, right?
And here it is.
The notes, and the reason why they've got me on this project as well now, is because they wanted me to apply precise temperament tuning frequencies to the specific bandwidth, right, of the radio waves that they're occupying for that electricity, so that it's totally coherent to the body, geometrically, right? Because there are a lot of wavelengths that the FCC approves that could be